What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we are going to be tying up a Dragonfly Nymph, and I saw Davey McPhail tie something very similar, so we're going to do the same thing. In our vise here we have an Arex NS105 size 10, and our thread is going to be Textreme power thread in 6/0, and we are using the Bobbin and Jvice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start my thread here. Then I'm going to tie in some easy shrimp eyes, and I'm going to make sure that I have just enough room here to split these eyes apart. So I'm going to put them on there, and then I'm going to post it a little bit and make sure. So that's about where we want it. And now I'm just going to work my way back a little bit. And then I'm going to push these eyes apart, and I'm going to post them out. Like so. Okay, and now for the sides of this, to build up a little bit of a body, I'm going to be using some soldering wire. You can use whatever you want. And you should be left with something about like this. So I'm just going to build this up a little bit and smooth everything out. Now I'm going to grab some Fly Tyers Z-Mint, and I'm going to put a little bit on the top and the bottom here to make sure everything stays together for me. Okay, now I'm going to grab some of my thin skin material here. This is my brand of stuff. I'm going to come to the back here, and I'm going to tie it right down. Now what's great about this is it doesn't bend and it doesn't crease. So when you tie it in, you don't have to really worry about it. So this little extra bit right here doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to tie in some 0.1 monofilament from Textreme. You use whatever you have. You can use just plain old fishing monofilament, doesn't matter. We're just going to build up this body just a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to grab a little bit of dubbing here. And the dubbing that I'm using is actually a blend of Vicuna dubbing and superfine. So I'm going to come back here with this, and we're just going to wrap it up. Okay, so now I'm going to grab this thin skin, and I'm going to pull it pretty tight. I'm going to get that tied down there. So I'm going to grab my monofilament here, and it's going to want to slip and slide. So I'm going to hold my finger over it so it doesn't. Once you get your second wrap in there, you're usually good. I take a couple tight wraps at the back, and then I start to open the wraps up as far as spacing goes. And then we're going to take a couple wraps around here. If you don't take the couple wraps around, your mono will come loose, and we don't want that. Okay, so now we're coming here and snip this out. You should have something like this by this point. So now I'm going to grab about 3 knotted hopper legs on each side here. And I'm just going to tie them straight in. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side here. Now at this point, I like to take a little bit of resin and dab it on these legs here and pull it back to lock it in a little bit. Just like that. This part's optional, of course. That's what I like to do. Okay, now we're going to grab that thin skin once more, and I'm going to tie it in up here at the front. And we're going to add more of this dubbing. We're going to come all the way up against these eyes. And then we're going to grab the thin skin here and pull it back. I'm going to use this dubbing in my whip finish. Just like that. Then I'm going to come in here, cut that out of there. Now from this point, I like to take a marker and just kind of model it up a little bit. And that's it, y'all. There's your Dragonfly Nymph. Appreciate you guys for being here. Catch you in the next one.